With the first pick.
Welcome back, folks, to another episode of On the Clock here, brought to you by Just Baseball Media. We've got another terrific behind the scenes and draft preview show here, getting ready for you guys here. I'm Mark Garland. He's Jared Perkins. You guys know us. You guys have seen us all the time, but we got an awesome guest with us today from UCLA, Mulivai Levu. How are we doing this morning, Mully?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, getting ready for the season, getting everything all set up. How you guys feeling getting ready? 3 weeks out here.
Yeah, we're feeling good. The whole team's vibing right now, so things are rolling and we're just ready for season right now.
Love it. Why don't you give it just a little bit of how you got to UCLA and what made you choose the Bruins?
Yeah. So originally I was committed to Long Beach State, my sophomore year of high school. And then senior year they came to one of our all-star games and I just did well, and our coach Ward saw me and asked if I was already committed. And at that time, I heard that our previous coach, Venezuela, was leaving. So, choice was a no-brainer to go to UCLA. And honestly, it's been one of the best choices I've made because now I'm like with the probably top three squad right now. So, it's pretty nice.
And
Yeah, I know we got our top 25 coming out, and Jared's, I'm sure, going to talk about some things here with that one.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, talk about the kind of core you've developed here, like between you, Roch Cholowsky, Roman Martin, Cash Duger, Dean West, like all you guys kind of came in as the same recruiting class. What has it been like to have those guys around and just kind of be able to go on this journey with all those dudes?
It's been sick, honestly. I feel like it's even better if people would like understand the bond our class has. Like even after a horrible freshman year like that, and like you would think all of us would transfer after having that year, but it was actually kind of cool. We had a meeting at the end of the year that we would promise to stick around and try to change this, like change the program around. So obviously it worked out going to Omaha, yes, our last year as like all sophomores basically, and it's been fun and we're looking forward to doing it again.
Yeah, having teammates like that, it's got to push you to be better every single day, right? You show up and you're like, man, if I take a day off, I'm getting behind these guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Who's the guy that pushes you the most? Who's the most competitive there in the locker room with you guys?
I'd say Roman and Rock are the most competitive on the field and who pushes me to be even more competitive or come out of my shell. There, Rock's a little more vocal, and I'm more of, like just a little bit on the quiet side, just try to lead by example. But if like someone's trying to get me out of my shell, it's definitely Roman or Rock. So they just they'll run their mouths on the field even if it's a scrimmage, and it'll get me out. But yeah, definitely those two.
I love it. Speaking of kind of just some of the experiences you've had with those guys, made the 2025 collegiate national team this year. What was that experience like for you? Just not only in training camp, but getting to kind of go overseas and play with that team as well.
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, being able to share the field with like the top players in the nation was like such a privilege, and you know, seeing like all the talent there was awesome. I mean, it definitely was like hard at first because you know you have the best players there, but I mean, it was fun, honestly. Japan was even better. It sucked that we lost all the games, but it was fun either way. I mean, Japan itself was a great experience, but also like playing Team Japan was even a better experience. Just see how fundamental they are and how disciplined they are, and that's why they're that good. So.
What do you take from this summer where you worked with that team and you go, okay, I'm going to implement this into my game and it's going to make me even better in this upcoming 2026 season, man?
Yeah, I think one thing I really noticed was just having more plate discipline. You know, I kind of started like my side to side plate discipline out there because I was trying to work on my top to bottom zone, and it from there I was my plate discipline got better. Seeing like other guys and like asking them questions about like what they do to lay off certain pitches and everything. That's what I kind of took from the USA trials and the Team USA, just being able to talk to like other guys about their approach and everything. So it really helped.
Yeah, as we kind of look into the 2026 season now, you all are in your second year in the Big Ten. What was that adjustment like last year to the schedule? Like, I know you all had to come out to Maryland, where I live, which is kind of a far trip for you all from the West Coast. But how has it been like, adjusting to Big Ten play and just getting used to that schedule?
I mean, the adjustment was pretty smooth. I mean, we felt pretty comfortable playing any of those teams, and definitely was a longer road trips to the other side of the country. But it's definitely fun. We we enjoy it, and we're looking forward to going back to like the other side of the country again and playing those teams like Michigan State this year, and uh, I think we play the Rutgers. So yeah, I mean, the transition was smooth, and we feel comfortable playing in this conference.
Is there a weekend right now you're looking at going, I can't wait for this one, man? It's circled, the whole team's all pumped up. Anything you guys are like dialed in for?
I know me and Rock personally are really like excited for TCU,
Hmm.
or excited for that weekend. Obviously the Globe Life round robin tournament. Uh, Other than that, oh, Oregon, yeah. I mean, the whole team is excited for Oregon. We really try to get our get back. I think we've lost the last 2 years the series to them, so we gotta we gotta bounce back from those.
Yeah, you get Oregon at home. I was there at the game last year. I'm in Oregon, as all of our fans know. So I was down there at that series and going, man, these are two really good baseball teams, and you guys were kind of on that uptick. What kind of made you guys make that turn from where you went from a really good team to an Omaha caliber team at that point? It kind of felt like you guys were starting to make that big turn.
Yeah. Like I said, I think it's really all about like the team being really close, It almost felt like every day showing to the park that I had like 39 best friends on the team because how close we got. And you know it plays a big factor having like that team bonding, because like we would hold like team events outside of baseball, just like bonfires or like little get-togethers or anything, and that would really help. And it grew us as a team together. And I think just like we we just felt comfortable on the field. It wasn't too much like stress or anything, and also buying into the approach that Coach Ward gives us. It's like you just you just gotta listen, and you just gotta buy into the approach as a team, and eventually it'll work out. And it did, and it definitely did after the Long Beach game when we lost. And I remember we were getting chewed out by Sav, and it was kind of cool at the same time, because we've never seen Sav that like angry or like get on us. But we've heard stories about him like, chewing out guys like back in the day. So that was the turning point last year, and that's when things just went uphill from there.
I just kind of building on that too as we look into the 2026 season. As we kind of mentioned, you all got the Omaha experience. You return a ton of guys who got to go through that Omaha experience. How are you taking those experiences and kind of pouring? That's my mic there for a second. Uh, you got Angel Cervantes, you got Logan Redeman, Will Gasparino. All these guys that are kind of new to the team. So how are you kind of pouring into those guys just based on the experiences you had last year?
Yeah, those guys are great additions, and we're trying to like help them fit into like our culture and the way we play and how the team does certain stuff. So, and they're definitely like getting into it, and it's fun seeing that like the new guys like enjoy like the team culture, and like they enjoy doing stuff with us and the way like we do it. So I mean, yeah, I see us going back honestly with the additions we have, and I'm just excited.
Yeah, is there anything like you take from Coach Savage or Coach Ward that you're like, man, that really changed my game, and now I'm going to just implement it into this 2026 season?
Yeah, I think just being, just wanting to win, and like Ward like installs that into us a lot, just like being the guy who wants to win, who wants to be out there and be competitive, and like who wants to be at the field, like stuff like that. It doesn't seem big, but for me it is, because the way he tells us like you gotta like want to be here, like you gotta want to be obsessed with baseball in order to have like success. And like when it's when he says things like those, it kind of like it kind of like, I don't know, I kind of just think about it. And I was just like, yeah, like I do want to win, and I do want to be here. So yeah, Ward's a good coach. There's a lot of things that he's helped me with, but that's one of the main things mentally that he's helped me with.
Yeah, you kind of just talked about the coaching staff there. You get to play for a legendary coach and John Savage. Being from the West Coast, in Reno, Nevada, where he's also like his brother's high school coach there.
Yeah.
Heard about him all the time when I was up there. What's it like to play for that coaching staff and have the opportunity to kind of develop with that kind of leadership for you all?
It's awesome. I mean, Sav's a great coach. He's very old school, so
Yeah.
a lot of the things we do are like we try to install the program. He's just like, I don't know. And it's kind of funny, but no, he's a great coach. He's very honest, loyal, and like straightforward coach with you. And same with Ward. Ward's very straightforward. I mean, he's probably the only coach I know that just all he loves to do is just win. That's all he wants to do is win, and all he cares about is the team. So, I mean, both having both those guys, including like Griff and Coach Palm, is even better. So, I mean, it's an honor to play for Sav. I grew up watching his team, and it's just crazy that I'm just in this position to be coached by him. So.
Yeah, speaking of, are there guys that you've kind of, vaulted your game around and said, hey, I want to be like that guy. I want to play first like this guy. I want to be a hitter like him. When you look back at the history of college baseball, and especially even UCLA, who's had some legendary runs and national championships.
Yeah, I've like position wise, I've always looked up to like obviously like Toglia, Kurtz, and like Fisher, like those guys. Like more a little like Fisher because he played first in college, and then now he's like, I think he's the number one third base prospect. Yeah, and so that's where like I'm kind of in the same situation where like I can also play third, so. I look up to those three guys because those are like three first round first basemen. So
I love it. Well, we're going to jump into some of the fun questions. Since this is on the clock, we like to wrap up with a few fun questions here. For you, we asked Rock this as well, but what's the go-to food spot for you down at UCLA?
probably Go Pop. Go Pop's the spot to go. It's like a Korean Chipotle type of place. It's pretty good. Or it's not really near UCLA, but we've been going a lot. It's Chiba Hut. It's the sandwich spot. It's so
Yeah,
good.
buddy, there's one here in Bend. It's awesome. It's so
Yeah.
good. It's the
We
best.
I think last year we when we went to go play Oregon, we got off the bus and they had food waiting for us, and I think it was Chiba Hut at the time. And we were like, damn, like, what is this sandwich spot? And then they told us, and it was like 2 minute walk from our hotel. We're like, oh, we got to go here every day.
I got to
Yeah.
ask because Rock mentioned that he's for sure In-N-Out's the best burger place. Are you in agreement with this take?
I mean, yes, but at the same time, I understand where people come from. Because, like, for example, if you grew up in Texas and like Whataburger was your main
Yeah.
spot, like obviously you're gonna choose it because you grew up on it. But I would say In-N-Out is consistent. They're very consistent. They're not like the best burger, but they're not the worst. They're just they're consistent with their burgers. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
Peter Apple, who runs Just Baseball Media, he's like lives and dies by In-N-Out. So
See, I got Burgerville up here. Like it's a Northwest thing. Like, but their burgers are okay. It's the shakes that are the best. Molly,
yeah,
what is a game day food, man? I know for me, like I've always said on this podcast, if I didn't have my Red Vines and I didn't have my Diet Mountain Dew, it was not going to be a successful day for me. Is there something that you're like, I gotta have this on game day, or I have to have this in the dugout?
uh, oh, on game day, I always have to have a Starbucks like latte or a mocha. I always have to have a mocha. I don't know why. I always have to have a grunt. My order a grande iced white chocolate mocha with sweet vanilla cream foam, and I always have to have it. It just I don't know. It makes me feel complete before the game. Like make me feel nice. I don't really. I'll wait for after or during like the when the other team warms up, like on BP to eat like whatever they give us. But before a game, it's always a Starbucks drink. I always have to have it. I don't know why. I just ever since I had it last year, and then I did good last year, I'm gonna just keep it the same. So
Got to keep some things in place, you know.
yeah,
uh,
definitely.
for you, just when you're not focused on baseball, you're not playing baseball, you're not training for baseball. Like, who are you off the field? What are some of the passions that you have outside of baseball?
Pickleball. Uh, Pickleball is my go-to. I play it any chance I get. I played in tournaments actually a couple times. I played with one when I got back from Florida this summer with my teammate Mike Cunningham, and we took first place in the tournament. It was pretty fun. But yeah, I got that. Disc golf. I don't know if you guys ever played disc golf. It's fun. It's super fun. Um, and in my free time, I just do fire knifing. Just helps with hand-eye coordination, and yeah.
Love it.
Love it. Anytime that you've ever been at a game that you've been playing in, you look up and like look at the crowd and go, "Hey, I know that guy." Or any like celebrity moments where you've been like, "Man, this kind of blows me away. That this person's here to watch me play."
Yeah, actually, I looked. We were playing UCLA last year at home, and I don't know if you guys know who MVP is from WWE. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was in the stands with my uncle, and I looked up, and I was like, "Oh shoot!" I was like, "That's MVP," and it was crazy. I was like, and then I guess after the game, he was like talking to my uncle, and I got to like see him and introduce myself, and it was cool. I don't know. I don't know if anyone knew who he was, but our third base coach knew who he was, Nico Gago. He's a big WWE fan. He was like, he was just like, he was like not mad dogging him, but he was like staring at him like a little child. It was funny.
I love it. For you, if you could face one MLB pitcher right now, who would it be?
Mm, I probably Schoolboy. I know I'd probably get carved up, but it'd be so it'd be so worth the challenge to just face him because I always see like the umpire cams of him, and
Yeah.
it looks nasty. Like I couldn't imagine being left on left and you just see 100 and then a slider from him.
I was gonna say it's
Yeah,
impressive you decided to go for the left on left matchup as like the best lefty in baseball.
yeah. I feel it'd be a good challenge, but honestly, he probably just wins.
Yeah.
Speaking of challenges, in fall ball here and in the spring ball, you guys getting ready. Who's been the toughest guy that you faced in your guys' bullpen? Like, who's the guy that you're like, I really don't want to face him today? Like, no thanks. Like, no, I'm out.
I hope he doesn't see this because I talk the most to him and I always run my mouth, but it's always like an even battle. It's probably like Ian May.
Yeah.
He's just, I don't know what about him. He's just, I can't get a barrel off of him. Like for example, like we played yesterday and I hit a chopper to first, and the first baseman came in. He clanked it, and Ian was already going to first, and he barehanded it, dove, and beat me to the bag. And I knew like once I ran my 90, I turned around. He was waiting for me, and he was, and I was just like, oh, God. And he was just waiting. He's like, hey, was that tough? And I was like, get out of here, man.
I love that. That's great, man.
Yeah.
awesome.
Then the next at bat, he got me with a changeup. So it has to be him or Red. Red's good too. Red's
Yeah.
been a tough at bat, but overall it's Ian May. He's just it's
I love it.
annoying.
Last one I got for you is what was the walkout song in 25? Is it coming back in 26?
The walkout in 25 was "What You Know About Me" by Glorilla. Um, I want to keep it, but there's this new song by Ice Spice that's kind of catchy. It's called "Big Guy." I think I might change it to that, but I don't know. I guess see it this Saturday at alumni game how the song sounds if I want to keep it or not. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least you get a
we'll
practice in. That's good.
yeah, we'll see how it sounds. If people are not vibing with it, then I'm gonna change it.
Little trial run, and you got to play well, right? So if you don't hit well in that alumni game, you're like,
Yeah,
nah, cut it. I'm back.
yeah. If I don't play well, I'll just look like a goofball with that song. So hey.
Love it. Well, thanks so much for coming on the show, man. We appreciate you coming on and doing this talk with us and meeting us to get to talk all this baseball. We're excited for the 2026 season. Anything you want to share with Bruin fans before we get into this season, man?
I think just, obviously Bruin fans are probably excited for us this year. We're excited and we're just, we're looking forward to having a good year, having a good run too, and hopefully winning it all. We got the squad, we got everyone, so I think Bruin fans should be excited. It's a good squad, a fun squad, and yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
that's
we've had
pretty
a few
much
you guys
it.
on. It's a blast. We love having you guys on, and thank you so much. And we're excited for UCLA Bruin baseball and the 2026 season. So lots more episodes coming out, guys. Appreciate Mulivai for coming on today, and we'll see you guys soon.
Thank you.